Question 1. What is the legal blood alcohol concentration, BAC, limit for drivers over 21 years old in California? A. 0, 5%. B. 0, 8%. C. 0, 10%. D. None of the above. Answer. B. 0, 8%. In California, the legal BAC limit for drivers 21 years old and over is 0, 8%. Driving with a BAC at or above this limit is considered driving under the influence, DUI. Question 2. At what minimum distance should you signal before making a turn in California? A. 50 feet. B. 100 feet. C. 150 feet. D. 200 feet. Answer. B. 100 feet. According to California driving laws, you must signal at least 100 feet before you turn. Question 3. When are you allowed to drive in a bike lane in California? A. When overtaking a bicycle. B. When parking in designated areas. C. Within 200 feet before making a right turn. D. Never. Answer. C. Within 200 feet before making a right turn. Drivers in California are allowed to enter a bike lane no more than 200 feet before making a right turn. Question 4. What should you do if you approach a school bus with flashing red lights and an extended stop sign in California? A. Continue at your normal speed. B. Pass the bus if no children are on the road. C. Stop regardless of your direction of travel. D. Only stop if you are following the bus. Answer. C. Stop regardless of your direction of travel. In California, drivers must stop from either direction if a school bus has flashing red lights and an extended stop sign. Question 5. How should you react to a flashing red traffic light at an intersection in California? A. Proceed with caution. B. Stop, then proceed when safe. C. Treat it as a stop sign. D. Yield to all cross traffic before proceeding. Answer. C. Treat it as a stop sign. A flashing red traffic light should be treated as a stop sign. Stop completely, then proceed when it's safe. Question 6. What is the correct action if you miss your exit on a highway in California? A. Make a U-turn through the median. B. Proceed to the next exit. C. Stop and back up on the highway. D. Use the emergency lane to exit. Answer. B. Proceed to the next exit. If you miss your exit on a highway, the correct and safe action is to proceed to the next exit. Question 7. Describe the process for making a left turn from a two-way street onto a one-way street in California. A. Turn into any lane that is safely open. B. Turn into the leftmost lane. C. Turn into the rightmost lane. D. Turn into the lane that matches your previous lane. Answer. A. Turn into any lane that is safely open. When making a left turn from a two-way street onto a one-way street, turn into any lane that is safely open. Question 8. When is it legal to make a U-turn at an intersection in California? A. At any intersection, if the way is clear. B. Only when a U-turn permitted sign is posted. C. Where there is no U-turn sign posted. D. At intersections with a green arrow signal only. Answer. C. Where there is no U-turn sign posted. In California, it is legal to make a U-turn at intersections where there is no U-turn sign posted, and it is safe to do so. Question 9. What does a solid yellow line next to your lane mean in California? A. You are on a two-way road and may not pass. B. You are free to pass when safe. C. Passing is allowed for both directions. D. It is a loading zone only. Answer. A. You are on a two-way road and may not pass. A solid yellow line next to your lane means you are on a two-way road and are not allowed to pass. Question 10. How do you respond to a pedestrian at a crosswalk with no traffic lights in California? A. Yield to the pedestrian. B. The pedestrian must yield to you. C. Only stop if the pedestrian is on your half of the road. D. Continue at the same speed. Answer. A. Yield to the pedestrian. Drivers in California must always yield to pedestrians at crosswalks, even if there are no traffic lights. Question 11. Define the move over law in California. A. Slow down for all stationary vehicles. B. Move over a lane if safe when approaching stationary emergency vehicles or tow trucks. C. Increase speed to pass emergency scenes quickly. D. Honk to alert workers of your approach. Answer. B. Move over a lane if safe when approaching stationary emergency vehicles or tow trucks. The move over law requires drivers to move over a lane if it is safe to do so, or slow down when approaching stationary emergency vehicles, tow trucks, or any vehicles displaying flashing lights on the roadside. Question 12. What actions are required if you're involved in a traffic collision in California? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange insurance information only if there are injuries. C. Report the collision to the DMV within 10 days if there is significant damage or injury. D. Wait for law enforcement before moving vehicles. Answer. C. Report the collision to the DMV within 10 days if there is significant damage or injury. California law requires you to report a traffic collision to the DMV within 10 days if there is more than $1,000 in damage, any injury, or death. Question 13. Explain the right-of-way rule at a four-way stop in California. A. The first vehicle to stop should move forward first. B. Vehicles on the main road have priority. C. Right-of-way is given to the vehicle on the right. D. Left-turning vehicles go first. Answer. A. The first vehicle to stop should move forward first. At a four-way stop, the right-of-way rule in California states that the first vehicle to come to a complete stop at the intersection has the right-of-way to proceed first. Question 14. What is the consequence of refusing a chemical test, breath or bloody, when suspected of DUI in California? A. A warning and a fine. B. Mandatory community service. C. Immediate license suspension. D. No consequences unless convicted of DUI. Answer. C. Immediate license suspension. Refusing a chemical test when suspected of DUI in California results in an immediate license suspension as part of the state's implied consent laws. Question 15. How should you react to an emergency vehicle with sirens and flashing lights in California? A. Continue driving at the same speed. B. Move to the right and slow down. C. Stop immediately, regardless of your position. D. Pull over to the right and stop. Answer. D. Pull over to the right and stop. When you see an emergency vehicle with sirens and flashing lights, you should pull over to the right side of the road and stop to allow it to pass. Question 16. When can you legally drive in the carpool, AGOV, lane in California? A. With 2 or more passengers at any time. B. During off-peak hours only. C. When driving a hybrid or electric vehicle with a special decal. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. In California, you can legally drive in the carpool, AGOV, lane with 2 or more passengers during designated off-peak hours, or if driving a qualifying hybrid or electric vehicle with a special decal. Question 17. What does a flashing yellow traffic light indicate in California? A. The traffic light is out of order. B. Stop and proceed when safe. C. Proceed with caution. D. Yield to oncoming traffic. Answer. C. Proceed with caution. A flashing yellow traffic light signals the driver to proceed with caution through the intersection or past the signal. Question 18. How should you adjust your driving in foggy conditions in California? A. Use high beam headlights. B. Use fog lights or low beam headlights. C. Increase your speed to get out of the fog faster. D. Follow other vehicles closely to stay visible. Answer. B. Use fog lights or low beam headlights. In foggy conditions, it's important to use fog lights or low beam headlights to improve visibility and drive more safely. Question 19. What is the rule for passing bicycles on the road in California? A. Honk to alert the cyclist before passing. B. Maintain a safe distance of at least 3 feet. C. Pass on the right side of the bicycle. D. Bicycles should always yield to vehicles. Answer. B. Maintain a safe distance of at least 3 feet. When passing a bicycle on the road, California law requires drivers to maintain a safe distance of at least 3 feet between their vehicle and the bicycle. Question 20. Describe what actions to take if your vehicle starts to skid. A. Brake hard and steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and ease off the gas. C. Maintain your speed and steering direction. D. Use the emergency brake to stop the skid. Answer. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and ease off the gas. If your vehicle starts to skid, you should steer in the direction you want the vehicle to go, the direction of the skiddy, and ease off the gas until you regain control. Question 21. What does a yield sign indicate? A. Accelerate to merge with traffic. B. Come to a complete stop, then proceed. C. Slow down and give way to traffic on the main road. D. Traffic from the right must yield to you. Answer. C. Slow down and give way to traffic on the main road. A yield sign indicates that you must slow down and, if necessary, stop in order to give way to traffic on the main road. Question 22. Explain the significance of a no U-turn sign. A. U-turns are permitted. B. U-turns are prohibited. C. U-turns are only allowed during daylight. D. U-turns are allowed if no cars are present. Answer. B. U-turns are prohibited. A no U-turn sign indicates that making a U-turn at that location is illegal. Question 23. What action should you take when you see a stop ahead sign? A. Speed up to pass the area quickly. B. Continue at your current speed. C. Prepare to stop at the upcoming stop sign. D. Only stop if other vehicles are present. Answer. C. Prepare to stop at the upcoming stop sign. A stop ahead sign warns you of a stop sign ahead, indicating that you should prepare to stop. Question 24. How do you proceed when approaching a railroad crossing sign? A. Increase speed to cross the tracks quickly. B. Stop at the sign before proceeding. C. Slow down, look, and listen for a train before proceeding. D. Ignore the sign if you do not see a train. Answer. C. Slow down, look, and listen for a train before proceeding. A railroad crossing sign indicates that you should slow down and be prepared to stop if you see or hear a train. Question 25. What does the slippery when wet sign mean for your driving? A. Maintain your current speed. B. Increase your following distance and slow down. C. The road is always slippery. D. Use high beam headlights. Answer. B. Increase your following distance and slow down. The slippery when wet sign warns that roads are especially slippery when wet, indicating that you should slow down and increase your following distance. Question 26. Describe the action to take upon encountering a school crossing sign. A. Increase speed to minimize time near the crossing. B. Continue driving without changing speed. C. Slow down and watch for children crossing the road. D. Stop and yield to all pedestrians. Answer. C. Slow down and watch for children crossing the road. A school crossing sign indicates an area where children may be crossing the road, and drivers should slow down and be prepared to stop. Question 27. What does a right lane must exit sign indicate? A. The right lane ends ahead. B. All vehicles in the right lane must take the next exit. C. Only trucks must exit. D. Passing is allowed on the right. Answer B. All vehicles in the right lane must take the next exit. A right lane must exit sign indicates that the right lane is exiting the main roadway, and drivers in that lane must take the exit. Question 28. Explain the meaning of a merge sign. A. Lanes are widening and additional lanes are available. B. Traffic from another road will be entering your lane. C. You must change lanes immediately. D. You have the right of way. Answer B. Traffic from another road will be entering your lane. A merge sign indicates that traffic from another road will be merging into your lane, and you should be prepared to allow traffic to merge. Question 29. How should you respond to a crossroad sign? A. Increase your speed to cross the intersection quickly. B. Prepare to stop. Traffic from the side has the right of way. C. Slow down and look for other vehicles and pedestrians before proceeding. D. Ignore the sign if you have the right of way. Answer C. Slow down and look for other vehicles and pedestrians before proceeding. A crossroad sign warns of an upcoming intersection, indicating that you should slow down and be prepared to yield or stop if necessary. Question 30. What is indicated by a no passing zone sign? A. Passing is encouraged. B. Passing on the left is prohibited in the zone. C. Passing is allowed if no oncoming traffic is present. D. The zone is reserved for passing only. Answer B. Passing on the left is prohibited in the zone. A no passing zone sign indicates that passing other vehicles on the left is not allowed in the area marked by the sign. Question 31. What does a bicycle crossing sign alert you to? A. Increased bicycle traffic and potential crossings. B. Bicycles must yield to vehicles. C. A designated bicycle lane begins. D. Bicycling is prohibited. Answer A. Increased bicycle traffic and potential crossings. A bicycle crossing sign alerts drivers to areas where bicyclists may be crossing the road or riding alongside traffic. Question 32. How do you interpret a divided highway end sign? A. The highway will continue as a divided road. B. The road ahead becomes a single road without a median. C. An upcoming split in the road. D. Increased lanes on the highway. Answer B. The road ahead becomes a single road without a median. A divided highway end sign indicates that the divided road is ending, and the highway will continue as a single road without a median separation. Question 33. What does a pedestrian crossing sign warn drivers about? A. Pedestrians are not allowed to cross. B. An upcoming crosswalk where pedestrians may be present. C. Increased vehicle traffic. D. School zone ahead. Answer B. An upcoming crosswalk where pedestrians may be present. A pedestrian crossing sign warns drivers of an upcoming crosswalk where pedestrians may be crossing the road. Question 34. Explain the meaning of a speed limit sign. A. Suggested speed for the area. B. Maximum legal speed under ideal conditions. C. Minimum speed you must drive. D. Only applicable during daylight hours. Answer B. Maximum legal speed under ideal conditions. A speed limit sign indicates the maximum legal speed that vehicles are allowed to travel on that stretch of road under ideal conditions. Question 35. What should drivers do upon seeing a do not enter sign? A. Enter if the road is clear. B. Look for an alternative route, as entry is prohibited. C. Only enter during specified times. D. Wait for permission to enter. Answer B. Look for an alternative route, as entry is prohibited. A do not enter sign means that the road is closed to vehicle traffic in your direction, and you must look for an alternative route. Question 36. Describe the correct action when encountering a detour sign. A. Continue on your current route. B. Follow the sign to an alternate route. C. Stop and wait for instructions. D. Turn around and find a different route. Answer B. Follow the sign to an alternate route. A detour sign indicates that your usual route is temporarily closed, and you should follow the directions provided on the sign to an alternate route around the closure. Question 37. What does the one-way sign indicate? A. Traffic flows in both directions. B. You must find an alternate route. C. Traffic flows only in the direction of the sign. D. The road is closed ahead. Answer C. Traffic flows only in the direction of the sign. A one-way sign indicates that traffic on that road moves only in the direction pointed by the sign, and drivers must follow this direction. Question 38. How should you proceed when you see a sharp turn ahead sign? A. Maintain your current speed. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Stop before the turn. D. Accelerate through the turn. Answer B. Slow down and proceed with caution. A sharp turn ahead sign warns of an upcoming sharp turn, and drivers should slow down and proceed with caution to navigate the turn safely. Question 39. What does a keep right sign instruct drivers to do? A. Move to the right lane if not already there. B. Keep to the right side of an obstruction. C. Pass on the right only. D. Stay in the left lane. Answer B. Keep to the right side of an obstruction. A keep right sign instructs drivers to stay to the right of a median or obstruction on the road. Question 40. What is the significance of an added lane sign? A. Traffic from another lane will be merging into your lane. B. A new lane is available and merging is not required. C. The lane ends, merge left or right. D. Increase speed to match traffic in the added lane. Answer B. A new lane is available and merging is not required. An added lane sign indicates that a new lane begins, and drivers do not need to merge but should be aware of the additional lane and adjust their position as necessary. Question 41. How far in advance should you look while driving in the city? A. 15 seconds ahead. B. 10 seconds ahead. C. 5 seconds ahead. D. 20 seconds ahead. Answer B. 10 seconds ahead. Looking 10 seconds ahead while driving in the city allows you to anticipate traffic, road conditions, and potential hazards effectively. Question 42. What is the proper following distance on the highway? A. 2 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. B. 3 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. C. 4 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. D. 5 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. Answer B. 3 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. A 3-second following distance is recommended to provide enough time to react to hazards on the highway. Question 43. How do you use your headlights properly at night? A. Use high beams at all times. B. Use low beams in urban areas and high beams in rural areas. C. Use parking lights only. D. Turn off headlights in well-lit areas. Answer B. Use low beams in urban areas and high beams in rural areas unless approaching or following another vehicle. Question 44. What are the requirements for child passenger safety seats? A. Children under 8 years old or under 4'9" tall must be in a car seat. B. Children under 10 years old must be in a booster seat. C. Children under 12 years old must sit in the rear seat. D. All children under 18 must use a seat belt. Answer: A. Children under 8 years old or under 4'9" tall must be in a car seat. This ensures the safety and protection of young passengers on the road. Question 45. Describe the penalties for texting while driving. A. A warning for the first offense. B. A fine starting at $20 for the first offense. C. Suspension of driver's license for a month. D. Mandatory driving safety course. Answer: B. A fine starting at $20 for the first offense. Penalties increase with subsequent offenses, emphasizing the importance of focused driving. Question 46. What should you do if you experience tire failure while driving? A. Brake hard immediately. B. Continue driving at the same speed. C. Gradually slow down and steer in the direction you want to go. D. Accelerate to stabilize the vehicle. Answer: C. Gradually slow down and steer in the direction you want to go. This is the safest way to maintain control and safely stop your vehicle. Question 47. How do you handle driving through a roundabout? A. Always enter to the left and exit to the right. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout and proceed to the right. C. Stop before entering the roundabout. D. Speed up to find a gap in traffic. Answer: B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout and proceed to the right. This ensures smooth traffic flow and safety in the roundabout. Question 48. What are the steps for parallel parking? A. Signal, align your car with the car in front, back up into the space, adjust. B. Drive straight into the space. C. Reverse into the space without signaling. D. Park in a diagonal manner. Answer: A. Signal, align your car with the car in front, back up into the space, adjust. Proper signaling and positioning are key to successful parallel parking. Question 49. Explain how to use anti-lock brakes in an emergency. A. Pump the brakes rapidly. B. Apply steady pressure to the brake pedal. C. Use the parking brake. D. Brake lightly and steer away from the obstacle. Answer: B. Apply steady pressure to the brake pedal. Anti-lock brakes are designed to prevent skidding and help maintain steering control during an emergency braking situation. Question 50. What are the guidelines for safe driving in rain? A. Increase your speed to reduce the time spent in the rain. B. Use cruise control for better traction. C. Increase following distance and use headlights. D. Open windows to prevent fogging. Answer: C. Increase following distance and use headlights. This improves visibility and reduces the risk of collisions in wet conditions. Question 51. How should you adjust your mirrors to reduce blind spots? A. Position them to see the side of your car. B. Tilt them towards the ground. C. Adjust so you can barely see the sides of your vehicle. D. Keep them focused on the road behind you. Answer: C. Adjust so you can barely see the sides of your vehicle. This minimizes blind spots and improves your ability to see surrounding traffic. Question 52. What is the correct procedure for changing lanes? A. Signal, check your mirrors, and then move over quickly. B. Signal, check your mirrors and blind spot, then change lanes if it's safe. C. Change lanes first, then signal. D. Signal only if other vehicles are close. Answer: B. Signal, check your mirrors and blind spot, then change lanes if it's safe. This ensures that you're aware of your surroundings and making a safe lane change. Question 53. How do you handle aggressive drivers on the road? A. Respond with similar aggression to assert your space. B. Ignore them and maintain your speed. C. Avoid eye contact, don't respond, and keep a safe distance. D. Brake sharply to discourage tailgating. Answer: C. Avoid eye contact, don't respond, and keep a safe distance. This helps to de-escalate potential road rage situations. Question 54. What is the procedure for parking on a hill? A. Turn your wheels away from the curb. B. Keep your wheels straight. C. Turn your wheels toward the curb or road shoulder. D. Park parallel to the hill. Answer: C. Turn your wheels toward the curb or road shoulder. This prevents the car from rolling into traffic if the brakes fail. Question 55. How should you react to a T intersection sign? A. Yield to all traffic at the intersection. B. Prepare to turn left or right, as through traffic is not possible. C. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. D. Stop and reverse direction. Answer: B. Prepare to turn left or right, as through traffic is not possible. A T intersection sign indicates that you must decide to turn either left or right, since going straight is not an option. Question 56. What precautions should you take when driving in windy conditions? A. Drive faster to stabilize your vehicle. B. Keep both hands on the steering wheel and reduce speed. C. Use the tailwind to increase fuel efficiency. D. Open windows to reduce air resistance. Answer: B. Keep both hands on the steering wheel and reduce speed. This improves vehicle control in windy conditions. Question 57. Explain the importance of wearing seat belts. A. Seat belts are only necessary for front seat passengers. B. Seat belts prevent you from being ejected in a crash. C. Seat belts are optional in states with no seat belt laws. D. Seat belts should be worn only on highways. Answer: B. Seat belts prevent you from being ejected in a crash. They are a critical safety feature that can save lives by keeping occupants secure during a collision. Question 58. How do you respond to a tailgater safely? A. Brake sharply to signal them to back off. B. Increase your speed to put distance between you and the tailgater. C. Maintain your speed and gently increase your following distance from the car ahead. D. Make a lane change when safe to let the tailgater pass. Answer: D. Make a lane change when safe to let the tailgater pass. This reduces the risk of a rear-end collision by allowing the tailgater to move ahead of you. Question 59. What is hydroplaning and how can you prevent it? A. Driving too fast in wet conditions, causing tires to ride on a film of water. B. Skidding on a dry road due to overinflated tires. C. Losing control of your vehicle because of strong winds. D. Braking too hard and causing the tires to lock up. Answer: A. Driving too fast in wet conditions, causing tires to ride on a film of water. Prevent it by reducing speed in rainy or wet conditions and ensuring your tires have adequate tread depth. Question 60. Describe the process for safely exiting a freeway. A. Speed up and cut across lanes to reach the exit. B. Signal well in advance, then gradually slow down in the deceleration lane. C. Wait until the last moment to signal and then exit quickly. D. Stop in the travel lane, then move on to the exit ramp. Answer: B. Signal well in advance, then gradually slow down in the deceleration lane. This ensures a safe transition from freeway speeds to the slower speeds of the exit ramp and adjoining roads. Question 61. How do you handle a malfunctioning traffic light at an intersection? A. Treat it as a stop sign. B. Proceed with caution. C. Wait for it to start working. D. Ignore it and proceed as if it were green. Answer: A. Treat it as a stop sign. When traffic lights are out or malfunctioning, treat the intersection as you would a stop sign, coming to a complete stop and proceeding only when it's safe. Question 62. What should you do if your brakes fail while driving? A. Panic and immediately turn off the engine. B. Pump the brake pedal rapidly. C. Apply the parking brake gently and shift into a lower gear. D. Continue driving until the vehicle stops on its own. Answer: C. Apply the parking brake gently and shift into a lower gear. This can help slow down the vehicle safely if the primary braking system fails. Question 63. How do you safely share the road with trucks and buses? A. Stay in their blind spots for safety. B. Pass them quickly without signaling. C. Give them more space, especially when they are turning. D. Honk to alert them of your presence. Answer: C. Give them more space, especially when they are turning. Trucks and buses have larger blind spots and need more turning radius, so it's important to give them ample space. Question 64. What are the rules for driving in school zones? A. Maintain the usual speed limit. B. Speed up to clear the area quickly. C. Obey the posted speed limit and watch for children. D. You can park anywhere for drop-off and pickup. Answer: C. Obey the posted speed limit and watch for children. School zones have reduced speed limits when children are present, and drivers should be extra cautious. Question 65. How do you respond to road rage incidents safely? A. Engage with the other driver to defend yourself. B. Try to outmaneuver the aggressive driver. C. Do not engage, avoid eye contact, and keep a safe distance. D. Follow the aggressive driver to get their license plate number. Answer: C. Do not engage, avoid eye contact, and keep a safe distance. The safest way to deal with road rage is to avoid escalation by not engaging with the aggressive driver.